Real Madrid's iconic number 9 jersey is up for grabs after Benzema's departure. And guess who's stepping into those big shoes? None other than the incredibly talented 17-year-old sensation, Endrick, all the way from Brazil. So, who is Endrick? And why would Real Madrid give this important role to a 17-year-old kid? Let's break it down in simple terms. The 17-year-old forward is set to join the Spanish Giants in 2024 and is already expected to be one of Brazil's brightest lights at the 2026 World Cup. He became the 4th youngest player in history to make his debut for the senior Brazilian national team, aged 17 years and 118 days. O Fenomeno himself, Ronaldo, said he would have taken him to the World Cup in Qatar. Current main man Richarlison compared him to Emperor Hadrian. Legendary midfielder Xavi tried to bring him to Barcelona. Wow, that's a lot for a 17-year-old kid. I used to cry for candies at that age. Real Madrid officials were the first club to invite the player and his parents to visit the Spanish capital and the club's training ground in Valdebebas. Their relationship was gradually consolidated until the final agreement was reached. You could say the hype is unwarranted, especially after just 307 minutes in 7 games of professional senior football in his first season. But with just 3 goals to his name, there is already no doubt. Endrick is special. The best proof of Endrick's potential, though, is that at only 17 years old, he has been signed by Real Madrid in a deal worth 70 million euros. It's a price tag that makes him the most expensive Brazilian ever to join Los Merengues, eclipsing Galactico legend Kaká, who signed for 67 million euros in today's money in 2009. The difference, however, is that Kaká arrived at the Santiago Bernabéu equipped with Supercoppa Italia, Serie A, and UEFA Champions League titles and the 2007 Ballon d'Or. Of course, the market has inflated since then, but it is still testament to Real's confidence in Endrick's talent. In fact, their confidence is such that the Spanish side have agreed to pay the fee only to receive Endrick in July 2024, when he turns 18. Endrick will now play among the greats. In 2 years, he will really know what the Spanish league is and play for the best club in the world, said former Brazil and Real Madrid left-back Roberto Carlos. It is not the first time that Los Blancos have adopted the strategy of snapping up players from Brazilian football. Before Endrick, the club also anticipated the talent of Casemiro, Rodrigo, and Vinicius Jr., all members of the Selecao squad at Qatar 2022. For none of them, however, was such a large sum paid. It could have come as a surprise, and yet it is anything but. Born in Brasilia, Endrick has, as is to be expected in the digital age, had his trajectory very well documented on social media. At Palmeiras since he was 11, the teenager rose through the ranks with many goals and spectacular dribbles. He attracted so much attention that in 2021, he participated in the Campeonato Paulista finals in 3 different age categories: under 15, under 17, and under 20. Even that would have been enough to put to bed any doubts surrounding his potential. Just months later, however, he compounded this by becoming the champion, chosen as the player of the match, and winning the prize for the most beautiful goal at the Junior Sao Paulo Cup, aged just 15. Deservedly so, Endrick's youth success quickly led to a first professional contract with Palmeiras, allowing him to play with the senior team. All eyes were on coach Abel Ferreira when Endrick turned 16, as the star youngster was now available to play in the Brasileiro Serie A, Brazil's top league. Endrick was made to wait. But on the 6th of October 2022, his moment arrived in a 4-0 defeat of Coritiba. After his debut followed 6 more appearances and 3 goals, completing a successful start to his introductory professional season. As negotiated with Real Madrid, Endrick will start the 2023 season with Brazil at the South American Under-20 Championship, and with the expectation of a starting place with Palmeiras. At just 16 years old, it is another step on a journey that many hope will reach one of its many high points at the 2026 World Cup. There is no doubt that Endrick is one of the most highly rated teenagers in the history of the game. But at the same time, one simply cannot overlook the risks involved with this move as well. Real Madrid are shelling out a 72 million euros transfer package to sign a player who is just 17 years of age, and who knows how his senior career will go and how he will adjust to the European game. There have been several wonder kids over the years whose careers have not gone as people had hoped and predicted. All things considered, though, there is a lot more to be excited about than worried when it comes to the signing of Endrick. Endrick, without any doubt, is the next magic man in the Madrid squad. But can he outperform Jude Bellingham's amazing start with Los Blancos? Can't say anything about this because Pogba said that Jude is his idol. Are you kidding me? A World Cup winner follows a 21 years old boy. Nah, you don't believe us? Go watch yourself.